Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. So I had a few subbies ask me over the past month or so to give you guys an update on my Hermes sock boots. So I think they're called the Volver 60 and they are available in multiple colors, but I happen to get them in the black. Now I had to look back on my old video that I made about them, and I posted it about 9 months ago, so if you want to check out that unboxing, you totally can, guys. But yes, I've had these for 9 months, thumbnail, and yeah, I've really enjoyed them, guys. So I'm going to give you my thoughts about whether I think they're worth it, and yeah, because they're not cheap. Oh, and guys, like, I am kind of getting more into Hermes again lately, which is so random because I have had like quite a few Hermes bags you know, over the past like year or two that I've bought and sold, including my Malachite Kelly 28, which was a really nice bag. So yeah, I am kind of getting the Hermes bug again, so it's a subject that I'd love to talk about. And guys, I did buy these in the boutique. I haven't bought many things at the Hermes boutique. I can literally just like, it's literally like a handful of things. These were one of the things. I also bought a few twirlies. I bought mini Evelyn, which is, where is that? Oh, it's over here. This is my little mini Evelyn, which I also love, with gold hardware. I bought this little petite H from the website. I've bought a few things on the website actually. I've also bought like a little sushi plate for my friend's engagement, and I also bought a card holder for my mum. I think I got her the Kelvy card holder. Yeah, but all the times I've gone, the first time I went to Hermes, I actually had like the best customer service ever, but it was by this trainee guy, and he was so nice. And I was looking for a rodeo charm, and he managed to sell me a twilly instead, because, you know, guys, like the rodeo charms are pretty I feel like they often save them for when someone buys a bag, they kind of offer the rodeo charm as like an add-on. So it's hard for it to walk in and just grab one kind of thing. But anyway, guys, I bought these boots because I was really wanting a good quality pair of ankle boots in the sock style, because I did notice in myself that I was buying quite a few different sock boot styles, and there are a few Hermes shoes that I'd like to actually buy, and these was one of the first ones that I wanted to get. And it wasn't to necessarily build a profile or anything, or like build an account so I could be offered a bag, although I did buy these boots, and then I was kind of called up on my SA a few months later to get the mini Evelyn, so maybe it did help me get the mini Evelyn, I'm not sure. But yeah, these boots, I've had them for about 9 months, and I've probably worn them like, honestly, like over 20 times. They're super comfortable. They don't, this part, I will say, stretched quite a little bit, which I did expect. They're not as tight as they were when I first got them. So I got these in a size 38, which I'm usually like a 7.5 Australian. I would have actually liked to have tried a 37.5 to see if they would have been a little bit more form-fitting, because I don't mind the fit of them, to be honest, but they aren't like super skin tight sock boots. So I know there are some sock boots you can get that like really cinch in your ankle and they're like super suction, and for me these haven't really fulfilled that purpose of having like that super sock, like stick to your ankle look. They're actually a little bit loose, and I don't actually have like super skinny ankles. Like, I'm pretty slim, but it's not like some people have like freakishly skinny ankles. I just have average ankle, and after wearing them for about 9 months, they don't look super tight. They're a little bit loose, and I do have a lot of room around my ankle. Now, I don't know if this problem could have been solved if I went down half a size. So if you have the opportunity, guys, I would suggest to try on a half size down from your usual size and see if that makes a difference to how tight they are on your foot, because for me they are kind of loose and I went for my true size. Now I have tried on the orange sandals and that sort of thing, and I am a 38 in the orange sandals, so I got a 38 in these. I would actually love to get the Oasis sandals because I don't usually wear super flat shoes, so that's something that's been on my radar. And I also have noticed these new Hermes sandals called the Easy sandals, which are like a wedge, and actually I have been really enjoying wearing. I have something similar that I actually got from David Jones. The brand is Edward Meller, and they're like these little wedges in with the suede. These cost me about $200-ish, and I have been wearing them a lot. And when I saw these Hermes ones, they kind of appealed to me because there's something similar. So I would actually really love to try the Easy sandals. Let me know, guys, if you know anyone who's bought them and if they really like them, because like a style like this I just find really comfy and easy to wear. But anyway, guys, back onto these. The thing I like about these is that the knit is like super detailed. Like it's really thick, and I like how there's like a cable knit weave here. The paneling is also quite, I don't know, it's very seamless. I do have a cheaper sock boot to compare. This is a cheaper sock boot from the brand Senso, and as you can see, the knit is a little less detailed. This part is a little bit more floppy, and I guess there's less paneling and like shaping as well, whereas the Hermes one really seems to hold the structure more. And even when it comes down to the ribbed part at the top, it just looks a little bit more thick and substantial, although this one seemed to, for some reason, have lost the shape. Like it's gone a bit curly up the top, whereas this one hasn't really done that for some reason. And I've worn this one quite a lot as well, to the point where I had to get the heel tips replaced. The good thing about this one is that it's a really comfortable block heel, and I quite like how at the bottom of the shoe there's kind of like a horseshoe print, so when you walk it'll kind of be like little horseshoes. I think that's kind of cute. Now it's a really nice kind of wooden base. These ones are a little bit more plasticky, so if you find these a bit slippery, I will say that once you wear them a little bit, it does rough up a little bit and it will be probably easier to grip. Now, as you can see, guys, I don't have much wear on here, so they are really, like, this part here is quite thick and substantial. It's not something that you can just, you know, when you buy boots and you just like burn through that bottom layer like really fast. Like I know some of my Doc Martens, I do that. I feel like they've given you a really good solid area to wear down before you hit the wood, which is good because you are spending a lot of money and you do want something like this to last. Now these are made in Italy. Yeah, and they have this really beautiful detail at the back. You've got a little, I don't know, it's like a leather patch there. Now they're extremely understated, guys. Like if you didn't know Hermes, you wouldn't know these were Hermes boots, but I will say they do look really elegant. They're super comfortable. Like I've been able to wear them all day, and they're very versatile. Like you can totally get styles like this, like literally anywhere. Like as I said, like you can get a cheaper version. Most brands do them, but I haven't seen, like Balenciaga do sock boots really well as well, but they tend to be a little bit more, you know, trendy or pointy, whereas the Hermes ones have a very classic and neutral silhouette, which I find like something like a block heel with like, it's not too rounded, it's still got a slight point to it. I just feel like this is a very classic looking style, and I think Hermes are really good at nailing classic looking silhouettes, even with their shoes. Like they're just styles that they kind of can be a little bit boring, but they're really well made and they're not too trendy. Same with their handbags, if you think about it. They're not too trendy, they're not too crazy. I mean, you can get some crazy colors and prints and that sort of thing, but they tend to have very timeless designs, and I would say the silhouette of this boot is very timeless. It's something you could wear for like 10 years. I'm sure it would still be relevant, whereas something like the Balenciaga knife boot or, you know, some trendy Gucci boot with the GG monogram on it is going to be a little less hard to style in a few years. So yeah, the only thing I would say is that the knit part does get a little bit crinkly like that, and I don't know in terms of, you know, longevity, like in another 5 years, if that's going to really, I don't know, be affected in 5 years, whether this is going to really fluff down, or I don't really have any like balling on them or like tears. Like I was kind of worried I'd start getting tears in the knit. I do have a bit of a scuff up here. Yeah, it's because it's quite thick, the knit. Like it's like if I'm pulling it like this, you can see it's not gonna like pop through. Yeah, I haven't had any issue yet with that sort of wear of it like literally tearing. So far so good with these. I do have some little scrapes on the wood part too. You will find that if a shoe has a wood area, it will be easier to scratch because it can get dented there, but I just think that looks very nice quality as well, that dark wood there. So yeah, I would recommend them. I mean, they're kind of expensive, to be honest, $1,500 Australian, but if it's a style that you think you're going to wear a lot, like, it's worth getting good quality boots, because like you could keep buying these $200 ones. And you know, I have been replacing this heel tip and stuff, and it's wearing down again, and yeah, it's fine. Like, it looks fine. You could keep buying, like, but you could just buy, like, one pair of really nice shoes and have them for a really long time. I really like the look of their riding boots as well, but they're literally $4,000, guys. So maybe something like that I would buy pre-loved. These boots, I don't know if I would buy them pre-loved because, as I said, they stretch. They kind of stretch to your foot shape, so you wouldn't really want one that was too stretched out or anything. So yeah, I would recommend buying them in the boutique, and particularly if you are trying to build your profile at Hermes. I mean, why not? I'm not necessarily doing that, but yeah, I just thought they were really classic style, and that's why I went for them. And yeah, no regrets with those. They are really expensive, but I do hope to wear them more this winter. So guys, are there any Hermes shoes that you're eyeing, or do you think they are super overrated? Let me know. I would actually, yeah, I would love to get more Hermes shoes, but to be honest guys, I have too many shoes as it is, so I think when I wear out my current shoes, I will probably slowly replace them with some Hermes ones instead, because I have found that the quality is actually quite nice, and they tend to be quite comfortable as well from the ones I've tried in the store, and these ones I have really enjoyed wearing. So yeah guys, let me know if you own these shoes as well. I would love to know your thoughts, and I don't know whether I'd repurchase them in like another color, because I know they come in other colors as well. I don't know if I love them that much, but I would say the black is easiest to style, and I don't know guys, never say never. Maybe I'll go for like a grey or a beige pair in the future, but for now guys, I'm pretty happy with my shoe collection. And yeah, thanks for watching today. I hope you found this helpful, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!